Okay, perspective drawings. A perspective drawing is a 3D drawing that shows an object getting smaller in the distance. It uses the idea that parallel lines appear to intersect on a point on the horizon line. And this point is called the vanishing point. Okay, so we have our vanishing point. In perspective drawing, objects that are further away appear smaller. Okay, and for you, those of you who love art and love doing art, this is right up your alley. So here we have an example, just 3 random poles. You can imagine if you're on top of something and these 3 poles and then looking down, and they appear to vanish at a certain point the further away they get. Same thing happens looking down a railway line. You have this vanishing point where things seem to start to disappear, right? The further away that you get. And it's usually on the horizon, and we get the parallel lines actually become like a V moving towards that vanishing point. Now, there is a how-to video, and again, I've linked this video in Classroom, so please take a watch of that for how to do vanishing point. So if you need to pause right now, go watch that and then come back. And then we'll do some practice together. Okay, so take a good watch of that, and then we'll do some examples. We're going to use perspective drawing to create the image of a rectangular prism and identify the point of perspective. Okay, so we'll get our ruler out. So, and I'm actually going to make it black so it things. And what we basically do is take our corners and we connect them to that point on the horizon. If we connect all of our corners to that point, what it looks like is that we have this rectangular prism that is disappearing into the horizon. The point of perspective for this, based on where we're looking from, would be the top right. Okay, because we're above it and it is moving to the right. Okay. I'm just going to slide my ruler over. Oops, let's erase that. Okay, use perspective drawing to draw a vanishing row of shrubs and identify the point of perspective. So here, I'm going to actually use the pencil just to kind of sketch in my perspective lines. So it's a little lighter. Okay. I'll connect with my vanishing point. And then what I want to do is I want to sketch in shrubs that appear to be vanishing as they move closer to this. Right? So there's our first tree. So we would draw in a second tree, and we would use those lines as our guidance for height. So I'm emulating the shape of the shrub in my sketch. Right? Look at those trees, aren't they beautiful? I always loved art class, and this really feels arty to me. Art and math come together. There's a lot of relationships between art and math. And you can spice them up a bit if you're into the art. If not, it's just enough to know that they're going to connect. And they can go all the way to that vanishing point. So the idea is that it looks like we have this line of shrubs, and as they move away, they are getting further and away. The point of perspective, again, we're above, and it's from the right-hand side, so it's top right. Okay? Alrighty. Example. Create a 1-point perspective drawing for each. So there should be something here. Oh, that went to the next page, sorry. Below left, so we have to find, this is our sketch. So to find below left, we pick a point that is below the object to the left, right? So to the left, and we'll get our ruler. So this is to the left of the object and it is below the object. And we sketch our object in there. Above left, so we want it above the object but to the left of the object. So pick a point that is above and to the left. And we just sketch from each of our corners. 1. Oh, that's not good. 2, 3. Okay, so now we have that image below left and above left. And don't worry that in the one drawing there's only 2 drawings, or 2 lines. It's just because of where the object is and the fact that you can't see them past that. Okay, so this is super fun, I think. I like drawing. So you're going to use the rest. You're going to use the dots given to indicate where the point of perspective is and to sketch your lines to that vanishing point. Sometimes it's to the top left, top right. Sometimes it's to the side left, side right. So you can, and some of it's from the bottom, okay? And sorry about the lineup on this booklet, like the question number 2, but the actual picture is the next page. But have fun with it, play with it, do it in pencil, because in case you make mistakes. Okay, and that's our last lesson, officially, video lesson. There's probably some other things I'm going to do with you guys to help prepare you for your unit test. This is a weird unit because it's a lot of drawing, so you know, it's hard to make a multiple choice test that is so based in drawing, but we will do our best to make sure that I can test you on